Hey Clashers, a lot of you are enjoying Super Bowlers with me quite a bit on Town Hall 15, so I thought let's just do another guide video where I'm like drawing and explaining my thoughts. So let's dive in and do some attacks, and hopefully I can explain how you can improve with the Super Bowler strategy. Let's start things off with the ring base, where this strategy is perfect for that. So what you're typically doing versus bases like this, you want to create a funnel, kind of like pathing with your approach. But at the same time, luring out the clan caster with their queen charge is never a good idea if you do not bring a poison. And I personally just prefer having 4 rages because this just gives you more power. So whenever doing something like this versus the ring base, what I like to do is take down different corners. So for example, those corners and then just smash right in between. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Then obviously use your barbarians and stuff to really make sure that your troops are going the right direction. Funnel correctly, you have a baby dragon, you have many tools to get your troops into the right direction, so do that. And then what we're going to do next, place the healers. Always make sure that you're only deploying 4 healers, which is really important. And for us right now at this point, it's all about creating this pathing at the bottom side, which is taking down the monolith, taking down the defending royal champion, because she might lure us away from the core, and that is something we do not want to have to happen. At this stage, where is my queen going? She even goes to the left, so we can take down the king, which is fine as well. So we're creating this funnel a little bit more on the left side. Royal Champ would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world either. At this point though, I was talking too much, which means I didn't really pay attention. Typically, you have the Yeti in your army to really make sure that you are protecting your flinger, because this is a really, really important thing. At this point, the next thing you can do is just recall the queen and get her then to your main army. Why do you recall, even though you're kind of going in at the same angle, or like same opening, same whatever you want to name it? The reason for that is you want to have your queen out of danger, because if the queen is taking no damage, this means that your healers are going to transition more likely over to your smash, which is the super bonus then. At this point, let's see if the royal champ is going to be a problem, if she's going to lure us away from that core, which we are looking for to take that out. Let's freeze the town hall. And at this point, let's just go through. Do not invest the vulnerability too early, because you typically want to have the king going down in the core. The reason for this is kind of simple. The reason for that is that the Phoenix, which then is getting spawned, is kind of working as a coconut loon to some degree, which means it's going to keep your healers safe. A lot of times there's red mines in the middle of the base, so those red mines can be a big problem to you. But with having the Phoenix in front of your loons, in front of your healers, they're staying safe. And this is why I like to have the king going down. Then you have like the ability of the Phoenix where it does not take any damage, and then you can use the warden ability. This is kind of like the perfect timing. Then again, the perfect timing is not always possible, but this is still kind of what you're looking for when doing those attacks. Otherwise, I think this base is completely smashed. We should get a nice and easy 3-star for us. And that's exactly how you attack those ring bases and how you approach them. Use the queen shots for the one corner, recall your queen, fling her on the other side, and then just go through the middle and keep your super bowlers alive. That's all what it needs. Sounds easy? Sometimes it is as well. Let's move on with the next base style, which is a diamond base. So versus those type of bases, there's a couple of different options. One of the options is going for the town hall with the charge. One of the options is going for a flank, like for a corner for the charge. And sometimes I like to go for something next to the town hall to then smash around away from the town hall and then blimp the town hall at the same time. But the number one thing which you typically always do is versus diamond bases is, if possible, go for the town hall. And because it's not too expensive, I would say, we should definitely do that. So with that being said, let's just charge in. Whenever there's an open corner and there's no closed compartment close by, you can use one wall break really far in the corner and can increase the opening kinda to make sure it's more likely that your queen is going inside. Then 4 healers, do not place more healers. And then next time, always make sure that you're looking for good and great flame finger spots. For us right now, I wouldn't say it's the greatest because there's the royal champion really far on the outside. So instead, we're switching over to the siege barracks, which then is will give us even better pathing and funneling and more power for the king. And then the next step a lot of times is just smash next to the town hall because you're already creating pathing. Another option is going from the far side, but then we do not have really great pathing on this one. That's why I'm not going to do it. If you're losing your unicorn in a town hall charge, something you want to do is replace it kind of with another healer, because this means that it's going to be great for you because you have more healing on your queen and she's staying safer. I would like to get the bitter hut still, Right after that, we're going to recall and keep that queen safe. Next thing for us is use the king, use the siege barracks for funnel. We can even add the warden in just a second. And then we're going to try to push into that multi-funnel tower compartment. And I have not placed my warden just yet because I want to make sure that the king, or like more like the queen, is actually going inside. Let's see, what do we have to enter? What do we have to wall break? And, okay, she's going in there, which is fine. So, warden, rage, titan, super boulders, everything in there. Test stones, obviously, and stuff. And then we can use the next wall break. Maybe, okay, the next wall break is not perfectly working, but it's fine. We can now use the rage, and we're looking already really, really good. Warden ability, just to make sure everything is staying protected, and we can just go through that core. I think the jump could have been placed a little bit better, but hey, it's okay, it's okay. It could have been worse. Next rage in the core. Queen ability, because the defending scatter is obviously completely balanced. Now turn everything in the core invisible. Defending king is annoying, but we have the headhunter, which should be then okay. We are going to rage things up yet again. Get the headhunter ready, obviously, for the defending king. And we just keep raging through, like never stop with your push. This is kind of like what you're going for. Then, as soon as the defending king is looking for your troops, headhunter is just getting added. Wizards on the outside, wherever it's needed. Some minions right there. Archers on the outside as well. And this is already looking really, really good for us for a 3-star. If time is going to be enough. That's obviously the big thing for this one. Let's see if it's going to be enough actually in the end. Come on, come on. We still have the Royal Champ ability. Hopefully going to clear out the top side, which we're going to do. Royal Champ ability just now. Clear out the next couple of buildings. And that's going to be a nice 3-star for us, because the last building is going down. And we get 100%. Box bases are perfect for you, especially those ones which are super heavy anti-smash. Because typically, versus those bases, it is really rough for a regular Super Bowl to smash, because going all the way from the other side can result really likely in a 1-star if you mess things up only a little bit. But with this approach, you should pretty much guaranteed get the Town Hall, and then we can like recall things and have a great time. That's pretty much it, what we're going for. So on this one, it is really important that you get the funnel right and the opening in general, because it might be a little bit different than what you expect. So what are we going for? On this overall setup, what you're going for is, first off, I need to make sure that this Arch Tower is tanked. Then the queen is going for the Town Hall. And what we're going to go for is the Town Hall. But not only for the Town Hall itself, but as well for the Town Hall poison. I will explain that in just a second. Right now we're going for the Town Hall. As soon as the Town Hall is exploding or like going down, we are going to recall the queen, because we want to avoid the Town Hall poison with our smash. Even though we want to enter into this part of the base, which might sound strange, but it will make sense in just a second. Now, make sure, okay, there's even a troll tester, which is fine. The skeletons are going to be taken care of. Now the king, and you can see the Town Hall poison is just gone. Now you add the ice golems and stuff, do the next wall break, and then we can just add everything back in here, because now you're putting the smash in kinda into the Town Hall. A regular Super Bowler smasher could have never done this, because, well, the problem right here is that they're going through the Town Hall poison. With our approach, though, we are not doing that. Instead, we are avoiding the Town Hall poison, which is super, super clutch and gives us a lot of freedom. At this point, let's see where the Super Bowlers are going next. Then place the Rage, obviously, again. Great, we still have the Warden ability. Do you remember what I've told you about the Phoenix? This is exactly now the time. At this point, where we want to use the Warden ability to protect the Phoenix, and take a look at that. Already first Black Mine collected, and for us, this means more safety. At this point, let's wait and see where the bowlers are going. They're jumping back around, so let's rage now here. And you can just add the Royal Champ whenever you think. Whenever you think that the Yetis are in danger or need any support. You still have the invisibility spell, which is totally good to use for us. Queen ability is still there as well. We can use that right now, as there is a lot of damage on our queen. Some minions on the outside, wizard to push them even further into the base. At this point, we should be good to go. With the back end, we can turn the king invisible, because we need to take down the multi-inferno tower. We need to take that out. It's really, really important. Let's see if we can make that work. So for that, we're kind of turning everything here invisible. Let's see if that's not really 100%, but it's somewhat working. At least we're luring out the king to the outside. Let's hope the queen is looking all right. Royal Champ ability in just a second. Then we should be good to go, hopefully, with another nice 3-star. We still have a lot of power here, a couple of seconds left, and that's going to be, as I said, another 3-star. Those approaches do not work with the regular Super Bowlers. You kind of have an advantage with that, where anti-Super Bowler bases are suddenly really possible for you and your approaches. So with that being said, if you want to try this strategy or if you want to give it a try and see how it works for you, the link is down below in the description. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will try to do this more often with like the more guide approach, with trying to explain more during the attack. And I hope that you liked it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.